Right, Totodile? Exactly. Totodile knows. He understands.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Anime League Podcast, your ultimate hub for all things anime and beyond. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're a return listener, we're thrilled to have you on board for another exciting dive into the world of animation and pop culture conversation. This is episode 185 of the Anime League Podcast. The topic of this week is Squid Game Season 3 happened. Has anybody watched it yet? Ironheart got released already and people are hating on it before it even came public. Plus, what are we excited for 2025? A lot of news, movie news, announcement, casting came out this past week. Don't worry, we have some anime news discussion after Anime Expo next weekend. But now, let's get to the episode because you guys can share this episode, bring your friends, and let's make this episode unforgettable. All powered by AniMa W3 Studio. Catch every new episode on YouTube or on your audio feed wherever you listen to, and time goes will always be in the description. It's your boy, Love and Peace, Legendary Vash, your humanoid typhoon, your host for the show, and the person that might break your eardrums because we start the show. Don't we, guys? Because I'm not alone. I'm here with my world champion and with my jokester. How you guys doing?
Man, first of all, Vash, you owe my son here, Totodile, an apology because I tried to get him to be involved in the show before you started your intro, and then you're just like, greetings and salutations. It's just like, okay, he had something to say, very deep, very meaningful, but you know what?
My fault, Totodile. You have the open floor. What is it that you have to say? What is it you have to say?
It's too late now. He's a mute. You broke his vocal. You broke his confidence, and now he just has to sit here all podcast and stare at you.
If you ever want to sit down in the next hour and some change of the show and want to pop in, it's okay.
It's too late. He's gonna be staring at you from right here.
He's like I see the eyes grilling at me in the corner. Like, I got you.
Yeah, he's giving you the stink eye right now.
Got you. But Jokester, how you doing?
Hey man, wait. What the fuck? My bad. Completely didn't notice Vin Diesel was behind your head, bro. I was so confused.
You didn't notice the family here behind me?
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've been doing my best because I have a headache. I've been doing my best not to look at my computer screen. I look up and I see Vin Diesel looking at me with... I ain't gonna lie, Vin Diesel is a sexy ass nigga.
Oh, hell yeah. Definitely. I will agree with you that. Current Vin Diesel, he gained a bit of a gut. Probably the happy gut. Probably the happy gut. Yeah, exactly. Wow. That bod. But back then, my man was Rico Suave.
First you silence my son, then you fat shame. How dare you?
Damn. I say got a gut. That's crazy. I say that he got a happy gut. I know that very well because I got the happy gut too. Mm-hmm. When you have a happy wife, you got a happy gut too to go along with it.
About my intro, something. I watched a gorilla anime, Banana.
That banana works too for the monkey.
Wait, was your phone ringing right there?
Oh my god, we're not doing this.
Actually, I could still press the button because the banana will still be right next to you.
Banana phone.
Yep, exactly right there. Yep.
To understand that reference, check out last week's episode.
Yeah, where we talk about Donkey Kong Banana. But we're here for Anime Podcast. So if this is your first time, we are the Anime Podcast where we're a conversational podcast. We talk about our life. We talk about anything that's been up to date, anything that us, the co-host, that wants to talk to you, audience, and let you guys know what's going on, and also what type of media we've consumed. We also talk about our Otaku news, which is talking about anything that came out in the most recent week in the media news that's related for us to talk about the pop culture world. And sometimes we have a topic to discuss, like we do for this show, that what we're excited for this summer release as July and August. I was about to call it July and summer, but that's definitely not what month is called. And we here.
Summer, nigga, it's hot.
It is hot. That's why I'm a bit hot with my AC still in front of me, and I'm sweating a bit. But then I noticed the doors open. I'm like, hold up, I should just swing that shit. But hey, too far. But we're here for our first segment, and it's called the Weebs Lounge. And if this is your first time listening to the show, this is our personal updates, the latest media we've consumed, and it's time for our weekly check-in, our highs and lows, anything we've consumed in the latest media, manga, or anything we've been enjoying. So whatever time you listen to the show, pour your whiskey, pour your coffee, or pour your tea, because I have a little green tea later for myself. But Jokester, I like to start with you because sometimes we don't usually get to talk. So I like to always hear how you've been. What's your life up to?
I've been at work and I'm broke. This car has bankrupted me. But
how's that car, by the way?
I love it. I love it. Few things I wish I had with it, but that's neither here nor there. That motherfucker gets me from A, B, and C. It's good on gas and it drives smooth as hell.
Amen to that.
So yeah, love the car. Outside of that, I've just been working the past week. I did watch the entirety of Gorilla God's Go-To Girl, and I thought it was good.
It was, right?
The last episode kind of pissed me off.
Which part?
Basically, I wanted her to do more.
Oh yeah, same. I felt like they ended it too much with a pretty ribbon. Like everything ended too smooth and fast. I felt like, she's Girl of God. I felt like I was about to see some action, some combat, some hand to hand, or some power, or some rock story, but nothing.
Yeah, I felt like, granted, she was doing work the entire episode with the saving people, doing great with that. When they were having basically a boulder chucking competition on top of the fucking on top of the buildings, I thought that was cool. But then every time she sees that Leonhardt nigga, that Leonhardt nigga, everything just fumbles and like she finally, she gets her confidence to fight him. They're about to have an exchange. They have one fist exchange and she hits him in the gut once. That's literally it.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
Anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was very anticlimactic. It just happened
right after he got a fucking chandelier dropped on him, which I thought was funny. But okay. Yeah, it was just like, I wish during the fight with Leonhardt she did more. That kind of pissed me off because it low-key felt like she just kept getting saved. And that's just my opinion about that. Other than that, good anime, very cute. I was so glad I was wrong about the leader knight nigga because I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was just pretty cardboard at the beginning of the series.
I see where you're coming from. I'm glad he had more layers to him. I do agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Poor cardboard cutout.
At first, that's all he was to me. But yeah, that's Gorilla God's Go-To Girl. Really good. And the gorilla was my favorite character. Between the gorilla and the hairdresser.
Yes. Oh my God, they were both slaying.
I love them.
Oh my God, the poses too. He just kept putting the thumbs up the gorilla in the back, like, yeah. Aww. Ah! just doing those emotions in the background.
That gorilla was the snarkiest person ever. I love it.
100%.
Other than that, today actually, or this week, I completed 2 games. Basically, they were very short. But Dadish 1 and 2, I completed them both on stream.
Nice.
It is a game where you are a radish with a lot of kids, and your kids leave the nest and get lost places. So you're going through different worlds to save your fucking kids. And it is a cute platformer. The levels are short. It has some of the funniest conversations between the dad and these kids that I've ever seen.
I have a question. Is there only one mother for these kids? Are there multiple mothers?
As far as I found out, there is a momish.
Momish.
I don't think she comes in until
a sequel.
Dadish 3.
Dadish 3.
3?
Oh yeah, no, there's
what?
Yeah, there's Dadish 1, 2, 3, Daily Dadish, and Dadish 3D.
Daily Okay, all right.
Yeah, it was a game that they released. It was a game that they released. They don't have any story. It's literally just 365 levels, so 1 level for every day of the year.
You know what?
Very smart.
All right. Cool.
Oh yeah, no, and it's a beautifully designed game, very cute. But yeah, their mom is a tomato.
What? Wait, hold on. Oh wait.
So the dad is a radish and the mom is a tomato?
Yes.
Are some of the kiddishes like actually like kid tomatoes or something? Like
No, the kids are just radishes. How does it work? I don't know.
Now we're getting into food logic, like when you're intersect into interspecies, how do you come out to different fruit?
I just thought like he reproduced asexually after a while. Because gotcha. I'm like, you know what? This nigga got a lot of kids.
Makes sense. You know, they have seeds. You know, some vegetables have seeds, or I think it's fruits. Gotcha. My apologies. So yes, fruits have seeds. So yeah.
This is. Oh, I'm sorry. Her name is Mameto, but either way, that's their mom.
Is she? Okay, look. You can't be making tomatoes.
That's a bougie ass mom.
That good. You can't be making big tomatoes look that good.
That's some big ass hoop earrings.
Nah. Oh yeah, big hoops, huh? She got them hoops.
I'm screaming.
I can't. No.
But yeah, no, like, and the kids are just hilarious. The situations they get into and the way they, it's like you go up to your kid. Why are you here? I'm looking for the food court. This isn't a mall. This is a space station. This mall sucks. This is a space station. Can we go get some food now? And then we fly off into the sky. Like, it's so much like that. Just commentary like that. The whole second game starts with, hey, the kids, while you're at work, they basically invade your job. They tell you they met a bunch of strangers on the way there. And they was like, oh yes, bring your kid to work day, or like with them getting lost, this is the worst bring your kid to work day ever. And the dad is just like, I didn't bring you. Why are y'all here?
You're just here. Like, what? Oh, it's comedy like that just always like hits that funny bone in me.
Oh, most definitely. So listen, I'm not gonna lie, if you got like 3 hours, the first game took me like 3.5 hours. The second game took me maybe also 3 hours, even though it was 10 levels longer. So if you got short time and like $10, or 15, because actually you can get Dadish 1, 2, and 3 in a collection, all for $15.
Oh, on Steam, I saw.
Not bad.
Yeah, on Steam. I'd recommend it.
Okay.
I saw a quick side tangent involving Steam. I don't know if you guys saw a quote or a tweet, as I did a couple of weeks ago or throughout the past couple of weeks, that Steam COO said that they always have sale or something of a discount on the games almost every week in some capacity. And I heard that at least 30 to 80% of those games that get bought don't ever get played. They just have it on the catalog for most players. And when I saw that number, I'm like, damn, people just be like, oh, I saw a discount, sale, boom, buy, and just have it in their catalog and just build up that backlog more and more. And it's like,
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I could only assume that like things like PlayStation Plus and Xbox Game Pass, they have a similar stat. They just don't say that, because like there are games that I like put on my library from PlayStation Network during like those, oh, here's your free game this month. Like, there are some that are just still just chilling in there. One of them being like Cyberpunk. And I keep looking at it. I'm just like, I should really play Cyberpunk now that, it's updated and actually playable. And because like a lot of people have said, oh, yeah, it's actually a good game. It's like, oh, I should probably play that one day.
Yeah, I know.
I have 308 games on my Steam.
Yeah.
And how many have you played?
It's a completion.
That's a harder one.
See, wait, that's not fair. A lot of these are multiplayer.
Okay, all right, fair.
Exclude the multiplayers.
I don't even know how many games. Yeah, that's more math that I ain't got to do right now. Nigga, my head already hurt. Why would you do that?
Yeah. Why would you make it throb even more than it already is?
I ain't mathing. The math ain't happening.
Are you trying to give him a tumor or something? Like, come on, man.
No.
Oh, no. I'm a tumor.
Yo,
I'm a tumor,
one of the
I'm a
most
tumor.
funniest side thing is that when I saw people try to do girl math, boy math, and everything, the most funniest one for me was anime math. How to do 12 episodes, but skipping the intro, the outro, do it within 6 hours, get 3 episodes within 1 hour. People try to do the math and shit. I'm like, I've done that. I've done anime math before.
Yeah.
I've done it a lot, and now that I do off the binge, now I went from the beginning of summer season. I have 15 to watch. By the end of the stream that we did last week, I had fucking 27. So it's like,
damn.
In my head, I gotta do like anime math. Like, how can I watch 27 this summer? How can we do this?
See, then you have to throw in the variables of like, oh yeah.
Oh, I was saying I finished Gorilla God in one shift. Well, minus 2 episodes because I had to watch the sub for the last 2 episodes because I was primarily watching the dub because I'm at work.
And the dub was great, right?
Oh yeah, no, the dub was great.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, the girl's voice that played the dub was Happy's voice from Fairy Tail.
Oh, okay.
Neat.
Yeah,
I've never seen Fairy Tail.
That's the blue cat.
I know who Happy is. I've just never seen Fairy Tail.
Yeah, so that's where they had with Happy. That's a big reason why I watch it because of because of the voice cast. I'm like, oh, the dub is great. But by the time I was done, I was in the same position as you that I didn't get to see 11 and 12 dub. I'm like, oh, so it's still fun. It was still good stuff. So I see where he's coming from.
Yeah.
But Whawkins, you was also saying something.
Oh. Well, no, I was just gonna say, you know, sometimes you have to throw in the variables when it comes to like the anime math of like, oh, did the opening slap or not? Does the ending slap or not? Like, how much recap is in certain episodes? Like, you gotta end up doing like freaking Pythagorean's theorem for anime version.
Yo, I did that with One Piece with my girl. I literally timed in my head. All right, cool. One Piece episodes, you know. Talking about back then before Wano. So like if you're watching a Just Rosa or if you're watching a Whole Cake Island episode, you gotta subtract the opening, subtract the recap, and subtract the first minute after the recap because all that is a good 6 minutes out of the beginning of the episode. And then you can subtract the last 2 minutes because the last 2 minutes could be replayed in the next episode if you want to just skip that. Because the last 2 minutes of One Piece, it will literally slow pace or have a different frame shot of the characters' faces until the episode ends. So you're like, oh, I could just watch the next episode and then watch that. Like that's what I did.
That's like the difference between algebra and freaking geometry. Like compared to like One Piece with any other anime math, like.
And you dork ass niggas have been trying to get me to watch One Piece. I'm not doing all that damn math.
Look, man. You can still do the math simply. Once you already get into the rhythm of knowing how One Piece is, you would know. Skip. Okay, stop here. Okay, the credits. Boom, stop here. Like once you get the rhythm, you already know it. So just be easy.
Or you can change subjects and just read the manga.
Yes.
Or no.
Here's a better option. No.
What else you got for us, Jokester? What's about life that you want to talk to us about? Cause you played 2 games until you finish an anime. What else?
Honestly, nothing much really. I've just been vibing. I bought hella popcorn because I've been snacking on popcorn recently, and I found fucking elote flavored popcorn, hot sauce flavored popcorn, and jalapeno cheddar. So
which one do you recommend?
I just bought these like 20 or like 25 minutes before we started the podcast, and I'm already done with the elote bag.
Damn.
Copy.
Hell yeah.
Copy. All right, that's a
I'm
good.
literally holding the remnants of this popcorn in my hand. So yeah.
The hot sauce for one is a dope for me. The jalapeno one got me interested.
Oh, the hot sauce one, because it's a Pop Crave, and they had a collaboration with Frank's Red Hot, which is my favorite hot sauce. Ooh. So I already know I'm about to fucking demolish that.
I don't know if I have a favorite hot sauce. I don't know if I got one, but I have a favorite type of seasoning, and it's Chipotle and Cajun. Like the two generic ones. I like it. I give a flavor, but then we're gonna get like 2 different spices. I love paprika.
That's valid.
Ooh, yeah.
With me, I go to a hot sauce festival every year, I have
Where?
different types of.
Ooh.
Oh, in the town right next over to mine, they have a hot sauce festival in Oxford every year.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I love it.
I didn't know that existed.
Try different types of hot sauces. I have basically a favorite hot sauce for different occasions. Like Frank's Red Hot is my favorite overall. If I want a vinegar-based hot sauce, I use Louisiana. I put it on pizza. I put Valentina on pizza. It's just one of my favorite like Mexican hot sauces.
Nice.
I tried a garlic hot sauce from that hot sauce festival.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I wish I bought 2 bottles because I demolished it and I forgot what their store was, so I can order it online.
So I have a question. When you said that you go to a festival and it's like a hot sauce festival, like, do you just like? Is there like? I'm just curious. Like, the hot sauce, just try it and like put a finger in the sauce, or do they have fries and you dip them in other stuff?
So the festival, of course, it has like different stores, different sauce, different like hot sauce creators or people who experiment with hot sauce. Hell, there's even some who do like barbecue sauce and stuff like that.
I love barbecue sauce.
Like spicy barbecue sauce.
Spicy barbecue is my favorite. I just don't have it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You go to some like different stalls and shit, and they like usually have like a chip or something, or like they give you a little cap that you can try the sauce out of. Most of them have like a tortilla chip. I found my favorite stall from last year, and I remember this one specifically because what I got from that stall and what I got from beside it was really good. So beside it, there was a local winery that makes really good fucking wines. I got a peach cobbler wine bottle there.
Okay.
Smacked. I demolished that shit in one night. But
a peach cobbler wine?
Yes.
Yo, babe, there's a peach cobbler wine exists. My girl loves peach cobbler. I'm just right now you just hitting like my old engines right now. I'm just like, peach cobbler wine, what? And like hot sauce festival, like, bro, I just have questions now. I just have questions like hot sauce festival. I never knew about this. That's why I'm like, what?
I love. I
will go to the next one. When the next one next year? Because I will go.
No, it's later this year. Actually, I forgot.
If you let me know in advance, I will literally make the trip to go down there just to go to the festival because I love hot sauce and I love barbecue. So like, I would make the time.
Yeah. Oh, same here. Nah, that sounds really good. See, now I just want cobbler.
Yeah, me too.
Now I just want like a big old crock pot or something of cobbler just to
September 12th and the 13th.
12th and the 13th. All right.
My wife's exam is on the 12th.
Damn.
Probably that 13th. Probably that 13th. Me and her could travel from that morning, and we could meet you over there.
Either way, like it happens every year. But trust me, I'm going this year too. But I love the hot sauce festival. So right beside the wine place, it was a place selling pork rinds or like big ass pork skins. And they were like homemade pork skins tossed in their house-made hot sauce.
Stop. I'm drooling already. Wait. No.
It did not make it out of the festival.
I'm just about to make this whole podcast just about food stuff because it's like...
No, because my fat ass is gonna get hungry again.
I did that just season a whole steak before I was recording, and my wife's we're about to have some steak, rice, and corn.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, damn, some peach cobbler's missing. Peach cobbler wine got me fucked up in the head town. I mean, in the head now too, and like just how hot spice. It's like I love spicy food. My girl can't eat spicy food because of her stomach, so she can't handle it. But so at times. Well, when I cook, I sometimes like do like a regular, and on the side when it's cooked, I put my extra seasoning on the side. But like, just knowing that hot sauce,
bro. When I tell you, like, I keep hot sauce on me at all times. Like,
I should carry a little small one. If you have any recommendation, Jokester, send me pictures of hot sauce so I could get into the game because I feel like my hot sauce game is weak. So if you got any recommendations, just put in a DM or go to the food channel on the Discord, put them there because I will go back and check them out.
These two are gonna freaking have utility belts of damn hot sauce, I swear. Which good. If anything you need a utility belt for, it's
when I tell you
there's a Batman villain
on me
called a condiment man.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait. Which I forgot whether my fucking camera's on OBS or what's the name?
Yeah, because
that away.
Yeah, because for a second you was about to show us your Nintendo Switch. I'm like, are we about to play?
I'm screaming. I didn't know if it came up as that actually. Activate.
Activation.
Okay.
Activated.
My thing doesn't want to work, but just know at my desk I keep some Texas feet.
Oh, good.
That's good to know. Hot sauce. I need to carry some now on the road now. It's a must.
Always keep hot sauce on me, bro.
All right.
When you move.
Hot sauce. It's a festival. September.
Yeah.
And Jokester just put me on. And now I know I need to improve my hot sauce game.
But yeah.
I think that's about it, right? That you said?
Yes, sir.
All right. You know what? I will go next. I have a few things to bring up. A few things, you know, your boy this week when this episode gets released, I believe it will be on July 2nd. No, yes, July 2nd. So with this episode of the Anime Podcast, episode 185, just want to congratulate myself and my wife. We are making 7 years as a full couple. For those happy couples out there, you know, for those that can relate, it's a 7-year happy relationship. So I just want to congratulate myself and my wife. July 3rd, we do make our anniversary. We might post a picture on social media. Me and my wife barely use our own personal social media. I use more of the companies of the Weebs and Ring and AniMa W3 Studio. I barely use my social. If people go check out my social IG, I literally post a picture of me and my wife for the past 3 years on our anniversary. That's what I posted. I've already posted myself down. It's like, it's there. The most recent post is literally just AniMa W3 Studio stuff or Weebs and Ring stuff. So it's like barely me, which is like, hey, as a content creator, stuff like that, am I lacking it? Yes, but it's a work in progress. But I just want to congratulate myself, me and my wife. We're making 7 years. So
you know what I have to say about that?
What's up?
Hey!
That's what I have to say.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the museum. We're gonna go to the aquarium. Then we're gonna hunt some desserts because wifey wants some desserts for us to eat. We're going to a nice place called Soirée. Was hilarious that when wifey finds some interesting desserts on IG and all of them says California, 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 Europe, 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 California, California, and I'm like, we will get there eventually. California sounds much easier than Europe, but yeah.
What weapon are you going to use to hunt these desserts?
A big fork, duh.
There you go. Thank you.
Big
you.
Spoon. I'm not a fork person. I like
you're
spoon.
on a spoon.
I'm more of a spoon person. I'm not really a fork person.
It definitely depends. It depends on this the dessert that I'm eating, but I definitely like. I do prefer spoons more, unless it's something sticky, because I hate for something to get stuck onto the spoon.
Then you gotta lick it twice.
Yeah.
It's
maybe thrice.
It's a texture thing that pisses me off.
Or quattro.
All right, that's fair. Or cinco.
The mayo.
Where's June?
Almost July. July when.
Why'd you lie?
God,
I'm fucking screaming.
That's all I got. But I do recommend for anybody that lives in New York City, go check out the restaurant Soirée. If anybody has seen those interesting type of desserts where it's like, it looks like a fucking apple, but it's not an apple. It has more stuff inside it, and it's not.
It's a cake.
It's a cake, yeah. Or if you want to go where it's a mushroom, but it's not a mushroom. It's designed to look like a mushroom, and it's a cake. So it's pretty interesting type of shit. That hey, when you're a guy, at the end of the day, we don't give a fuck. If it's as long as it's good, it's good. I'm going there for the wife. She wants to go.
As an artist, I believe in showmanship, my nigga. If they want to design that cake to look like a mushroom, I'm eating that mushroom dead ass.
Exactly. Like, hey, it looks good, looks interesting.
Like Mario.
But it's just funny how when wifey say, hey, look, let's try a few of them. I'm like, girl, we live in the city. We could go there 5 times. Each time we go for different, rotate the desserts. We don't gotta go in and be like, go 5-on-1s. Nah.
The only issue I ever have with those is a lot of them just use a lot of fondant. And granted, I like fondant. I'm not the kind of person who just dislikes fondant and they like think it tastes like wax or some shit. Like, I like it, but when your cake, granted, I get the design is supposed to be the selling point. If it's more fondant than cake, I don't want it, bro.
True. Let me see. Can I pull it off here? Let me see. I think I could actually. Let's see. I think it's possible actually. Nope, not the artist. Soiree restaurant. Definitely restaurant.
Soiree. We're doing a lot of looking up tonight, which is fine, everybody. You know,
yeah,
we're doing the research. We're doing the research so you don't have to. But also, you should probably do the research on your own to, get it on your own so you know exactly what you want and what you see.
Oh, so perfect.
Believe it.
Look, I got you guys. Where is it? How can I do this in my head? Nah, I'm doing too much.
I love how he starts thinking and then he goes out of this and it's just like, It's like thinking mode activate.
Yeah, I was trying to get it behind me in the screen, but like, hold on, I don't think I got it on the OBS and everything here. So you know what? Let me not just fuck my whole setup up. But yeah, go check it out. Go do the research. If anything, just pause, go to Google, Soiree Restaurant, food, and you have some interesting places. And trust me, you will find many other variations on IG and everything else. So that's one thing that's pretty cool. I saw my godson this past weekend. It was great to see him. Go see your nephew, nieces. If they're 5 years and under, don't stress it. But now that they're 5 years and older, that make the time for it because they get to remember and spend those memories. So it's pretty fun. But two of the things I want to speak about. One, after 4 years after this movie finally came out, I finally saw the movie Tenet, made by Christopher Nolan, directed and written. And this is a movie that has Robert Pattinson. If you guys don't remember, Jokester don't like him. He is the guy from the Batman.
Oh my god.
I just think his head is too big for his body.
And he looks great here in the movie. The main actor in this movie, Tenet, is John David Washington. And he was fantastic in this film. I don't want to spoil too much in this film. The only thing I'm going to say is that if you are a person that consumes media about time travel and you enjoy thought-provoking films or thought-provoking media, this film is up your alley. Additionally, if you like Christopher Nolan as a director / writer and / creator, you will fall in love with this film. This film, honestly, without saying too much, is a 9 out of 10 for me, or 10 out of 10. I do not remember the last time I've given a film that high of a score. It was the way this film was directed, the way this film was shot, the cinematography, the sound mixing was glorious, was fucking fantastic. Every single bit was amazing. And I'm sad I never got to see it much sooner, but I'm glad I got to see it eventually, and it was fantastic. The film came out during the beginning, if people don't remember, 5 years ago of the pandemic. When it came out in 2020, it was originally in April, but then it, releases, the movie theaters were closed down, so the movie got released, and probably the box office got fucked like no tomorrow during that time. But I'm glad I finally got to see it, and I saw it in a Dolby Cinema IMAX type of sound. So it was a beautiful home type of theater vibe. It was amazing, and the action sequence, without saying too much, the inversion of the scenes of being backwards, fucking phenomenal. How everything was done and being played. And for anybody that didn't get the film, the first viewing, it's okay. Go watch a second time, because trust me, I will definitely watch a second time. It's worth the viewing. I understood it the first viewing by the end, but it's because I watch a lot of media like this. I read and see a lot of time travel films, like Avengers Endgame, Back to the Future, and many others. That is, Interstellar, with the way that the cause and effect, what comes first, the cause that is going to cause the effect, or the effect that's caused by the cause. So it's pretty interesting that it gets you fuck up in the head wondering how it is. Like the way me and my girl were talking about it after we've seen the film it was truly like fascinating, and I love those type of conversations because it's mind-boggling, and it's always by paper with the ideology of how can time travel be done in this type of way, because it's all conceptual, since we don't know can it actually be done. It's just all on the ideology of the prefix of it, and I just love that.
Word.
I do recommend for anybody, as you Jokester, as you Whawkins, who has not seen it, or anybody from our audience who has not seen the film either, please go check it out. I was already also recommending the film to our team members, Neko and as well member to them, because they have not seen the film either. So I really was trying to push the agenda, like, hey, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out, because it's a film that I don't mind rewatching with you guys, but the experience was amazing. The whole conception is with Tenet. Tenet.
Oh, Tenet.
Yeah. It was amazing. It's a film that is fantastic. Like, I don't want to add more than to kind of spoil the film with the concept of it, but it was really fucking phenomenal. I don't want to add too much without spoiling the film. Like, honestly, 10 out of 10.
Cool.
Other than that, if you guys have heard me over the past year and some change with the phase 2 of the animated podcast, your boy has been on a fucking journey. And it's a journey that's long and has been steady. Me and my wife finally finished Lucifer the series. We finished after 6 years and less of the 6 seasons. And it was a pleasure. By top of my head, I will give the overall of the series an 8.5 out of 10. Solid show. 8.5 out of 10. Has a few little nitpicks, a few things, but honestly, it was a good adaptation of the story of the Bible in a fictional setting world, where it's adapted into the possibility of these characters without branching off too far and become too fictional, but keeping the core characters of Lucifer, God, Sir Michael, Amenadiel, and the characters that are the archangels within our story become in a fictional setting, but in a TV drama done well. And I believe they executed that. I also want to thank Netflix to save the series, because it did get canceled from Fox on season 3 at the ending. So I'm very happy that they got the revival and end off with 4, 5, and 6 at the end. And it was happy to finally close this chapter. Me and my wife, literally at the end of the show, we literally told ourselves, like, hey, can we not take long to finish series for the future? What I laughed, because I know Jokester will laugh about this. Well, I told her at the end of that conversation, except for One Piece. That is an exception currently.
Yeah, take your time with that one.
Yeah, and everything else, most series is ending or already has ended. The only one we can't really technically finish, the only way we could be cut up to, is One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, that's fine. Or maybe don't watch. Or maybe don't watch One Piece for some people. I like Jokester. He's like, I don't got anything for One Piece. I already said my shit about it.
Yeah, I'm not watching that damn show.
You can read it.
So, that damn manga either.
About to say read it. Or put audiobook right there. You can read it. You can hear people do it.
Hold the fuck up. If I don't want to watch One Piece, and I don't want to
read it.
Piece,
maybe your ears might prefer.
I want to listen to One Piece.
You could have me do it.
Exactly.
I'll do the audio.
Exactly,
Whawkins. I'll do funny voices.
That's what I was saying. That there's reactions of people reading the manga. Those counts of audiobooks. People don't know about those kinds of audiobooks. You can literally have in the back. People read it.
So here's the thing. How the fuck am I about to listen to you how am I about to listen to you read out a punch? Like, I'm not, that's not going to.
Gun pistol! And he hit Crocodile with his hand wet and his blood around him dripping.
That's
and
what
then he
she
uses
said?
gum Gatling, where he shoots out 1,000 punches with his extended arm. I'm not listening to that shit.
Yeah.
It sounds good on my end. Shit. I have to just say like, damn, you know what, Jokester? You should read my my current chapters I gotta read, because right now that's sounding good in my ears.
Somebody actually told me that I should do an audiobook, and I'm just like, hey, if they want me to.
Hey,
look at that right there.
If they're paying well, then yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Right there. That's a project that we could do. Right there. We could launch that. Podcast audio of manga reads.
Don't get me started.
The only thing I was gonna add that I finished watching 10 after a couple after years it came out. Happy 7 years for me and my wife that we finished Lucifer, and sadly I haven't played any Five Nights at Freddy, no Fortnite, haven't made the time for it, and I don't think we're making any time for it this coming week because it's 4th of July, and also it's gonna be 7 years, so maybe part 3 after July 4th, I assume, right?
Probably sometime around then. We'll see. Maybe we'll get farther in the game. Maybe I'll just bullshit around more. We'll see. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah, because you're stuck in that part still. Yes, I remember at that bitch part.
Oh, yeah. With the puppets.
Yeah,
and
puppets.
The Foxy and the pirates.
I saw
it's just like...
I saw the TikTok you made from them, and I'm not going to lie, I was cackling.
Thank you.
He wanted my damn cupcake. I swear.
I'm telling you, that cupcake looking good. It's tasty.
Look, I've been going to the gym. I know this. I understand this. But that clown can't have my cupcake. He's not allowed to have my cupcake. Ever.
Well, Whawkins, talk to us about that cupcake. What's up? How you been?
Oh boy, my cupcake's been great. Been going to the gym, but also sitting on its good old chair, watching some media. I actually sat down and watched a show today for the first time in God knows how long. I watched the first 3 episodes of season 3 of Squid Game. Off to a decent start so far, so we'll see how they stick the landing with it. I know there's been not a lot of people talking about it right now, which is good. I haven't gotten spoiled on most anything.
I think it came out on a bad weekend with I believe
it did.
I feel like Squid Game honestly should have came out the first week of June instead of the end of June, because right now you're entering the last big blockbusters movie that came out in June, like F1 and a few others came out, like How to Train Dragon, and then the 4th of July is right around the corner. Like, if Squid Game wanted to get some good people while they're off on a weekend, could have come out 4th of July. Literally, right there would be perfect. People were off that weekend, easier to watch or binge. Because right now, I don't know if I'll be able to binge it right now, like this weekend, but probably while the week goes. Because it's only 6 episodes, so that's a good thing. Yeah. But I do agree, not a lot of people on my timeline were talking about it either. The only thing I saw is that people were saying that it played it safe. That's the only thing I read.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot, and I could see why they would say that.
Granted, I'm not watching Squid Games, but my friend sent me a clip of somebody getting lit up, and that boy had more holes in him than a fat man that fell on some bubble wrap. So I'm just damn.
I probably haven't gotten to that part yet, or maybe I passed it. But anyway,
Damn, shit.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, but I'll eventually finish season 3. You might hear us talk about the season when we all get a chance to watch it.
It'll probably be it'll probably be next week episode, or if not, because next week episode might be the Anime Expo coverage, or we could just have like a separate video.
A lot with that, so
it'll probably be them, not me.
Yeah, which is all good.
Yeah, you probably could join us. The same thing we could do, with like X-Men 97 too as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's this man going on that one. Video game wise, haven't really been playing too much. I did try the first Death Stranding for a few hours this week.
How was that?
Just to kind of, it was fine. I feel like I need to be like in a very zoned out mode to really play it, because it's a very calming game at times, even though there are times where you have to.
Amazon game, right?
Yeah, basically, so, I get it. I can see why people like it. There are some points where it's just like overwhelming because of how many like meters you have to keep up with and all that. But I'll probably get back into it eventually. It's not really one I'm going to beat anytime soon or really play a lot of. So that's video games. Anime and manga wise, though, still going through Apothecary Diaries. Kind of hit a bit of a slow like binge watch with it. I finished episode 9 the other day.
Damn.
So things are still pretty good though, but yeah.
I just saw the most recent episode from Friday, and that one got me. Whew! I was flabbergasted on that episode 23. I was stunned. I couldn't have no words. Jokester, did you see that new episode by any chance?
Of what?
Of Apothecary Diaries that came out this past Friday.
Yes, sir.
Were you stunned as me as well?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yo, my wife left, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna put this episode because she still hasn't yet continued season 2 since episode 2 or 3, and she got back home on the last like 2 minutes. I told her, lay down, but don't look at the TV. Just straight up, like, just don't look at the TV. And then once she looked up, she saw Jinshi. She's like, oh, I see what you mean. I'm like, don't look up. I was so flabbergasted. I was speechless. I'm like, so much happened, but Whawkins, it was more like a lot of the symbolism and metaphor of things that have been building up. For example, like the past 48 episodes and past 30 years that we're kind of being filled in is like, okay, cool.
And I'll get there eventually. But I'll tell you one anime that finished today with the graces of God. It's freaking finished. Season 2 of Ranger Reject.
How great was that? I heard many great things. I heard you excited every single.
Zip it. You are going to zip it now, good sir, because I need to go on a bit of a tangent right now. So the anime industry, because I've heard a few rumors that like this kind of went through some production hell, which sucks. Like you hate hearing that about like any TV, movie, anime. Like you hate when there were production issues and all that. So it sounds like to me there was a lot of like crunch that had to go into this season. They like these studios wanted it to end at a certain point, which is dumb in its own right, but that's neither here nor there. You know, we're gonna cover freaking 46 chapters of a manga in the span of 4 episodes. Why are you doing that, for one? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. They skipped on like so much stuff. A lot of character work, a lot of like backstories were condensed. Like it was weird. And you know the kicker is too, they even added anime only scenes, like anime original scenes.
Were they good at least?
Especially
like to fill the story, were they at least good?
See, that's the kicker. That's the weirdest part. They actually like did kind of add a little bit. At least some did. There was like one, for example, from this episode where it's just like, why are you involving them when they weren't involved at all? But okay, fine, cool, neat, whatever. But it's just like, why do that to a series that's actually really good? Like it really dives into like almost in a way like trying to find your place in life and trying to like find your reason and just kind of like how one navigates all of that, whether they're a monster, a human, something in between, who knows. So I think the manga does a really good job showcasing just like the mindset of like trying to figure that out, with also like really good art, hype moments. I mean, freaking Fighter D is probably one of my favorite main characters right now, just overall in general, in a lot of media. But like, and I even had to like go back to the manga to kind of refresh my memory. I skimmed a lot of like the chapters that they were supposed to be covering in this episode, and it's like, okay, they're gonna skip out on that scene. Okay, how are they gonna do this scene? But I think the kicker, the one thing,
what is it?
I had it in my mind. I'm like, okay, because I know exactly what panel they're going to freaking cover in this episode, because there's a moment, and you guys have probably seen it being memed a little bit, but there's a moment in the manga where there's a panel where he just says, "We're so freaking back," and it's like, yeah. And like the whole time, because I knew that moment was happening, because it happens at the end of this arc. because it does this whole thing of like how the public is like going against the Rangers now because like some stuff comes out about them, and like the general public is just like, oh, fuck the Rangers, we're gonna go with these Monster Protection Society people that are also kind of fucked up in the head. But like, so like the end of the end of this arc has that moment in it where like all the people are like praising the Rangers, and like Red in his mind is just like, oh, we're so freaking back. Like, and I'm just waiting for that moment to happen because I was gonna have a bit with it during the live reaction. I was gonna be like, oh, you're back, something like that. They didn't even do it.
Wait, they skipped the scene?
They had the scene, but they didn't have Red think that. They only had him simply smile, which he smiles in the manga, he smiles in the panel, but they didn't have that inner monologue dialogue saying that. And like that happens, I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? Y'all couldn't just add that one line in. The line that like again is a fun meme to go around. Almost, I mean, if Ranger was a little bit more popular, I would say it could have been on the levels of Nah, I'd Win. Like, I don't understand why they wouldn't just adapt something so simple. Like, and it's weird that I'm kind of going off on just a simple line that was skipped out, but like that's just the whole thing about this season. Like, I could forgive a lot from the first half of this season. I'm a very forgiving person. I get it. You got to cut some stuff. You got to condense some stuff in an anime format. Fine, whatever. I could have gotten over the first half of this season, but this second half, the way they butchered a lot of it is just, it's baffling to me. I don't understand why. And like, that's why, like, when I'm starting to hear the rumors, like just in the past few days about like, oh, apparently there was some production hell. Apparently there were like a deadlines that they had to meet at a certain point in time period, and that they were told, hey, this is what your second season's gonna be. And it's like, how do we do that? Because literally that's like 100 something chapters we have to cover in like 12 episodes. Yeah, just do it. Have it done by tomorrow. Thank you. It's like, wait, what? Why? Why? So like, I am now making it my personal vendetta, if you will. I will never from this day point forward shut up about the manga. Every single little content I do, whether it's a TikTok, whether it's anime lately, whether it's a live reaction for a different anime, whether it's The Ring, whether it's some other live stream I'm part of, whether it's some other podcast that I'm recording with somebody else, whether I'm just like talking in a Discord call, read the Ranger Reject manga, Go Loser Ranger, whatever they want to freaking call it, because it's one of those anime manga that have like multiple names to it or whatever, depending on translation. Read the manga from the start.
Right here on AniList, the three names it has is Go Loser Ranger, Ranger Reject, and No Longer Rangers.
I've never heard of No Longer Ranger.
I've also never heard of that one.
That's one. Yeah, that's really what it has here as a synonyms. The No Longer Rangers. That's probably in other countries like in Europe or in other ones that maybe they don't have them. But I've always wanted to read it. That's my quick comment. Is I always wanted to read it. Never had the chance to watch it. I feel like now I don't even need to ask that. Should I even watch season 1? It seems like I should, because it sounds like the Promised Neverland kind of same dilemma. Like, should you even read the Promised Neverland or watch it? And most people said that the Promised Neverland ending didn't end off great, but you should still read it for the art and everything. Season 1 was great. Season 2 don't even exist. So that's what I feel like Ranger Reject. I know I definitely will love it because I am a Power Rangers fan. I'm a Sentai fan. So I would definitely check this out. I'll put it more on the priority because I love Rangers and I'm really curious about this. I know very little of the concept / synopsis of it. So I'm just curious about it. But it sucks for the anime. Sorry for the fans. And I've seen and heard you paying weekly, so I know.
Yeah. And like that's the thing, is like Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Paul.
Oh, I was gonna say, if anything, just like the reason you're probably stuck on that one line is because, from what it sounds, they did so much like disservice to the actual show, to where that's like the straw that broke the camel's back type beat.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Yeah,
because it's like something that can be so small, and it's like you could have at least put that much effort in.
You didn't even have to do animate lip flaps. You could have done it while he was smiling and just been like, oh, by the way, voice actor, can you just say this line real quick? Okay, thanks. Didn't even have to do a second take for it either. But you couldn't have been asked to do that for the freaking Red Ranger voice actor, I guess. But like, man, just because that's like following D and how he gets into these situations, how he gets out of situations and all that, like, it's really cool to watch. And the worst part too is like there are good moments like from the anime that they do, like, and especially this episode, like, I mean, not to kind of plug it or anything, but like when you watch my live reaction with it, like, you'll hear me say like, oh, that's a cool moment seeing it like that, you know. And like some of the artwork was actually pretty good in the anime, at least this episode. But it's just like when you put it all as a whole, like, what the hell did they do, man?
That's disappointing to hear for Ranger Reject, honestly, because I know it had many great fans and many great audience that it was gonna go with the series. It's very disappointing in that aspect. Because I was planning to watch it. Like, was Ranger Reject and Windbreaker, you know, from you guys, I was gonna check that out throughout the time. But now that hearing that Ranger Reject doesn't have a good reception, I'm like, you know what? I could check out Windbreaker for sure, but just skip Ranger Reject, watch it, just read it then. How about you, Jokester? Do you plan to read it as well?
Yeah, I'm probably going to read it. If anything, I do want to figure out, because I want to watch some of it just because, like, for animation reasons. I wonder if there are any similarities or differences between, because he's primarily complained about season 2. How is season 1?
Season 1's fine. They did, I mean, again, there's still like the stuff that was skipped and all that, but I mean, season 1 was fine. But again, it's just one of those things where it's just like, I would recommend the manga just to get better context with a lot of moments, more, because that's the thing, like they treat the side characters more just as they are side characters, where like there's a lot more that goes into them. There's a lot more depth that goes into it, a lot more with like some backstories. Like, it just sucks because like I think more about season 2 because like a lot more stuff happens in season 2. But I mean, if you don't want to get a taste of it, I would say watch season 1 just to kind of get the base understanding of it. But I mean, I would also still say read it from the beginning just to get certain context here and there that might have been missed out in the anime.
Gotcha.
Was the opening good as well in season 2 by any chance? Was opening or ending?
That's the thing. That is one thing I will praise the anime for. Both season 1 and season 2, the openings and endings were really good, like visually and the songs, like especially season 1's opening. Oh, it's so good. It's like, because they do this stuff where it's like kind of treating like D like a puppet and all that, and like he's going through like the different colors of the Rangers, like running through it, all that, and like the endings always have like a dance sequence, especially the first ending slaps because like it's CG, but it's so cool because like you just see the aura of D just like chilling on a throne almost, and then like the Rangers are doing a dance, and like there's like transitions that like go between like the other fighters and the Rangers. Like, nah, definitely look up the openings. If anything, look up those openings and endings, because they are fun. Like season 2's ending, it was like a video game. Is basically like a Mario version of of season 1 a little bit.
Oh shit, that's cool.
It's so funny because like you have D like playing the game at the end of it, like it cuts to him like actually playing the game and like struggling and all that, and then he gets a game over screen and it's just the Red Ranger. It's cool, like just like set pieces and all that, I guess. I mean, again, if you want to get a taste of what the series is about, yeah, go ahead and watch season 1. It is dubbed, and what's his name? There's a good dub actor for Fighter D. I forgot his name.
I think Johnny Young Bosch is Fighter D, isn't he?
No, it's have you guys ever watched The Owl House?
Yeah, somewhat.
Do you remember a character that was like the Golden Guardian or Hunter?
Yeah,
it's
I don't know who voiced him.
Oh, it's Zeno.
Yeah, Zeno. There we go. Yeah, Zeno.
Zeno Robinson is the voice of D. Okay, I love Zeno.
Yeah.
He's a good he's a great voice actor.
Oh, yeah.
Actor overall because he also does live action as well. But he's a great actor overall.
Yeah. So, I mean that's a quick little rant, I guess, on season 2 because it just sucks because it's a really good story, and it might be nearing its end too right now because like it's kind of doing some like,
a lot of series ending this year.
Final arc shit. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's gonna end this year, but it might end next year. It depends on what they decide to do with it. But yeah, it's nearing like possibly an ending stage, or at least maybe the next arc might be a final arc. I don't know.
Yeah, because I was
hard to tell right now.
Yeah, because I was gonna bring it up for the news because I have a few things saved for Kaiju, Vinland, and a few of the series that are ending soon, and I have that news for our discussion next week for Anime Expo discussion, since that's gonna be involving a lot of anime manga. So I was gonna bring those type of conversations for next week because it's Kaiju ends, but I was gonna save those. So you're gonna range your ending? That's something I didn't hear, but makes sense because it's been out since 2021.
Yeah. Again, don't fully quote me on that one either. It's just been some rumors going around as well. But I do want to throw out really quick before we move on. If anyone out there knows how I can get a Fighter D plush and or a Fighter D mask, like just let me know. Like hit me up in the comments. Make sure to tag me on that because I want
Anime NYC is around the corner.
Merch. I know.
It will be there.
Wait till August.
Most likely.
I wait till August? Can I though? I have a Deadpool mask I might wear.
Ooh.
And like just wear normal clothes and wear the Deadpool mask.
And plus the Wukong. And plus you got the Wukong.
I'm thinking about that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that cosplay yet. It might just be like a closet cosplay. So we'll see.
All right, so it's time to brainstorm. But is that all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got because I know we got some other ramble and tangent too long.
Yeah, all right. So Chad, he just told you that we have a couple of discussions because we're entering the last hour of our show. So what is it that we have to discuss? If this is your first time, in case you didn't know, we have the Otaku Big News Buzz Central. This is the post of our anime podcast. Get ready to dive into the latest buzz, all the hottest news, and our spirited opinions on everything entertainment. So for the gaming news, I'm going to let the guys go because I didn't see much to talk about, but I know they have a couple things to mention first, so go ahead.
So, I can lead on that one, because starting July... Wait, I just realized this is also happening July 11th. Why is so much shit happening on that goddamn day? Because that's also the day Superman and a few other things come out.
Yes, that Friday's a lot.
7-Eleven, that's why.
That's 7-Eleven as well. Damn, I could get a Slurpee when I head to Superman.
Rock at you. But either way, Honkai Star Rail, popular RPG by turn-based RPG by the developers Hoyoverse, is doing a Fate Stay Night collab, which will actually, I think, you'll be able to pull for Saber and you will get a free Archer unit in Star Rail. So I heard they have a few more collaboration characters that are supposed to be added upon. I just forget which ones, and I couldn't find the article, but I did find the Reddit thing that I originally found this from. But yeah, that'll all start on July 11th. So if you play Honkai Star Rail, Cindy, thank you for playing on my account because I'm not keeping up with that shit. Yeah, July 11th. Be ready for that one.
Copy, okay. It was what else you got, Whawkins, for us for gaming?
I mean, nothing really. I mean, there was like there was some Digimon news, a lot of like quality of life improvements for the new Time Stranger game coming out. So I might just save all that for like when Time Stranger drops and be like, oh my god, guys, this game is amazing because of this, and this. Because like, oh, you guys are changing some things for the better. And all that, like, okay, I'll just put it in perspective here. Drop? October 2nd, the same weekend as Ghost of Yote. So hey, I don't know how much I'll be recording anime lately that whole month, if the rest of the year. So you know, I'll be knee deep in either the digital or Yote. So we'll see. Exactly.
I just felt like I heard like a howl of wolves. That's hilarious. Because Whawkins could also tell us, chat, that we have, if you guys have a $5 to spare on Nintendo Switch, that right now they have a sale ending. Sorry, I gave wrong information to Jokester earlier. Was July 8th. You have an extra 2 days. It's July 10th is when the sale ends at 159 CDT. And it's for $5 for the Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition. So you guys want to check some of those games out and jump into this before the game comes out in October to see the predecessor? Go check that out, because I'll be definitely purchasing it from the Nintendo Switch online store, because I know Jokester will as well, because he have an extra 2 days if you want to wait as well.
Yeah, sure. See, the thing is, even though I am going to buy it on my Switch, I'm only playing Hacker's Memory on the Switch because I still need to finish Cyber Sleuth. I'm so deep into it. Like, I'm so deep into fucking Cyber Sleuth.
And you're still stuck at that one part.
Yeah, it pisses me off that I can't finish it just because I cannot remember how I had my fucking Digimon set up before Buildamon fucking attacked. Yeah, I have 82 hours into Cyber Sleuth alone.
Yeah, that's the one story out of the past years of No Choice. This is the one story I always remember of you telling about. It's just like, yo, I'm stuck in that one moment and I can't get back. And it's just like...
It hurts.
It sounds painful. I truly understand. For that, we have a couple Weebs news. We don't have too much Weebs news. Like I said, and I mentioned earlier, that the most of the Weebs news that we'll be talking about will be for next week, since Anime Expo will be on this coming weekend, July 4th. One of the few things we'll be talking about, at least, is, did anybody, I know Jokester, I'm going to ask you this first, the Tiny Chef, the stuff that came out about Tiny Chef being canceled, but then now it's getting a crowdfunding, and this crowdfunding already has, I believe, 80,000. Yes, 80,000 in the crowdfunding already so far. And by quote, any money that comes in, we will have reinvested into the show, so the fans will see it. The chef is not going to give up. Jokester, have you seen about the conversation our boy Tiny Chef?
Justice for my nigga Tiny Chef, bruh. And I'm so proud. I think bullying works because we are fully crowdfunding this thing that I never heard of before 2 weeks ago.
Yep. I heard of Tiny Chef. I just didn't know much about it. I knew of it. How about you, Whawkins?
Man, that video tore my heart.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I never heard of Tiny Chef before. And then this video pops up. It's just like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, hello, what about? And like the fact he was naming like actual people that worked on the show. I'm just like, oh no, why?
Yeah. That's how you know they was mad as fuck that they were getting canceled.
And they said, yo, God, let's edit this, let's animate this, put this out there.
And he was singing Kendrick in some of those videos.
I noticed that too. Noticed that too.
Blah, 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 blah.
It got co-sign and everything. I love the support for Tiny Chef. I love when people are mad when projects like this. When I remember when the Looney Tunes projects, the Batgirl project, people was throwing anger and mad about that.
That reminds me, another thing. The Day the Earth Blew Up is now on Max.
Yes.
Watch it.
Yes.
Watch it, every single one of you. now.
But also, of course, people like WB just needs to fucking stop. Let's keep it a buck. Like WB needs to stop canceling shit.
Very confusing. Yeah, I'm about to say it's not them. It's more the people that is like controlling whatever the fuck they don't know what to do with. It's like they have streaming service that have changed the names within 5 times within 5 years. Almost like once a year they've been changing their name. They're canceling the projects without knowing what the actual projects are. It's like you literally have a project with John Cena and others with the Coyote in the title, and you're gonna cancel it. And it's been done just since already 2 years.
Write-off.
It's fucking insane.
That's literally all you did it for, just to write it off on taxes. Like, how greedy can you freaking be?
It just makes you look more shady too.
I'm still fucking mad about the Steven Universe games, bro. I was looking forward to playing the other Steven Universe games,
bruh.
I feel bad for
like you guys. Literally the month before I go back to like actually buy them. Oh yeah, no, they're taking off of literally every app store and eShop. Like, oh, that's insane. This is nice.
So yes, bullying works, as Jokester said.
We need to bully. Somebody needs to give the CEO of WB a wedgie.
That's 100% fact. Because the question is, did you guys watch the trailer? I did not. Am I talking about Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no YAIBA, Infinity Castle? Okay. I only honestly saw 10 seconds. That's all I saw. After that, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna wait for it. Part 1 trailer, by the way.
Not to get too graphic on here, but if you want a visual representation, like an anime movie visual representation of making one's dick hard, that was this trailer. Holy God, what are they on over there? What drugs? What like alcohol? Like what are they on over there? That was some crazy shots just from the trailer alone. Like they didn't show any of the action. Like I mean, they showed a little bit, but like just what they saw.
Oh wait, hold up. Amir and Lisa are doing the fucking music. Oh my God, I love Lisa.
Yeah, dude.
And Amir's doing it. Dude. Oh my God, that's goat. That's goat stuff.
No. It sent some chills down my spine, like, and that's from somebody that has read the manga and knows what's coming for us. Like, I've said this before with a lot of stuff. You're not ready for what's about to happen, especially if that's the quality we get from just a freaking trailer.
Yo, just seeing him fight again. Like, I'm just seeing the last 20 seconds of Tanjiro with the 5th pillar, I think. Not 5th pillar. What's the?
I think it's the 6th, or maybe the 3rd. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's one of the guys with the eyes that he has a position numbers 3 to 6. He's one of them, and it's just
the one from Infinity Train.
Yeah, from the Infinity Train arc.
That one.
I can't wait to see the movie when it comes out. I haven't seen season 2 and 3. I believe 2 and 3. Yeah. So by September, I need to watch 2 and 3.
I actually forgot this because we literally heard nothing other than the fact that it's happening. There's a My Hero game coming out. Literally nothing else got announced for it. I think it's just going to be One's Justice Part 3, and I think it's going to be trash just like One's Justice Part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And I'm unfortunately probably going to play it at some point.
Oh, yeah, because I think Bandai Namco has a thing at Anime Expo next week.
Yeah, they do. I heard something at my town, but I didn't know if that was report or like a rumor. So I didn't know if that was us. So I was waiting for Anime Expo to kind of confirm that, since they were probably gonna officially announce it.
To confirm that the game, like a game was happening. Yeah, no, that there's a game happening. Like I think official promo art has been made for it.
It already been lost my timeline, and then see I missed that.
Yeah, which is fine.
I've only played One Justice 2 when I was at New York Comic Con for press, and I only played it. Bandai asked me some thoughts, and they didn't like some thoughts I said, and but they were respectful.
What'd you say?
The game was trash. I was honest about it.
Oh, okay, all right, never mind.
I played My Heroes One's Justice, the first one.
I'm sorry.
Because I scammed GameFly, and I got it for free.
Yes.
I remember GameFly. I remember. I've always seen those ads. I never actually did GameFly.
I scammed GameFly good like 3 times, and that's why they have my address blocked.
That's crazy.
But
that's great.
no, I played 2 at a convention where I'm not gonna lie. if you're good at one, you're good at two. I'm usually bad at arena fighters. Literally, I just picked Toga and spam that little knife move, and I was good.
But man, they're all trying to be Naruto ninjas, and they just can't.
Which is like terrible for me because I hate Ninja Storm.
What? I love 1, 2, 3.
I hate Ninja Storm specifically because it's become like after a while it just became substitution simulator, and I'm just like I lost interest.
Okay. I agree. Like after a while, like you just kept pressing a button to substitute.
It's one of the reasons why I stopped playing Sparking Zero. Like
because teleportation,
teleportation. People don't even try to parry anymore, but anybody who does, they use that shit. It's and like you can get past defense based, but then you're when they like sorry, still got a headache, so I'm trying to think of words. But
you're fine.
When it goes between the defense-based combat, and then you got to worry about whatever OP character they're going to pick, because balancing in that game is nothing unless you play Yajirobe before the first patch. It just doesn't. It's not fun. So that's why I fell out of love with 3D arena fighters for the most part. Like it just did not become fun. You want to know the most fun 3D arena fighter that I've played, and it's one that I'm pretty sure everybody has already forgotten. Kill If.
Oh yeah, that was a game.
That was indeed a game.
To play that, yeah.
I have it because it was $2, and it was some fun ass $2. I'm not gonna lie to you. And
wait,
I've never
$2 for the game? Huh?
Kill la Kill's a fun ass series. I would recommend that.
I know it is, and it's actually my favorite YouTuber is his favorite anime.
Oh, nice.
I think I've seen it. I just don't think I kept track record of it, but I think I did see it long ago.
That was almost like 10 years ago. 10 plus years ago.
2013 first aired, and it finished 2014.
Oh God, I was living in West Virginia at the time. Ew.
West Virginia. Sorry.
Wait,
Mama.
Oh wow, it was October as well for the manga.
Take me home.
2013.
Take me home. I don't want to be here anymore.
Put me back in the kiln.
Take me home. I don't feel safe.
Take me home.
Me, if I'm actually in West Virginia, take me home. I do not feel safe.
No, that's only in like the bumfuck counties of West Virginia.
They're not bumfuck counties of West Virginia?
The closer you get to Maryland, and if you're like, was it Charleston?
By the way, chat, I'm so clueless here because I don't know the South like that.
Well, look, man, when you're in the South, you got to understand where you got to go, where you can't go, where you shouldn't go. Just nowhere.
As a black man, I know the places where I shouldn't go, and West Virginia itself is just one of those places.
Yeah. If you're like right by the border of Maryland, you'll be fine. But yeah.
Well, guys, that is a public talk about the South. But we like the Demon Slayer KIMETSU no YAIBA trailer. Yes, I do. I will be watching in September for sure, 100%. Anybody got thoughts about this? Now we can talk about media news.
Just damn, man. It's good.
Yeah, Chad. Sorry, I'm just not gonna watch it yet, just because there is a lot of things great to talk about. I'm just gonna wait when the time comes. But on that end, we have a couple media news to talk about. When I mean a couple, we have a good 10 or so. So let's get to it. We have one thing that I'm very proud of to say and bring up. Sunflower from Into the Spider-Verse is now the #1 most streamed song on all time in the US. Right now has reached 3.96 billion streams. How do you guys feel about this? I'm a big fan of the song, the album as well, and the movie. So it's just great to see that about this. I get sometimes confused with the terminology when it comes to music nowadays, when it comes to stream or downloads, because back then it was easier when it came to people buying the album or buying it physically. Now with the whole streaming aspect, I know sometimes it gets confusing. So if you guys have more thoughts than me, go ahead.
Honestly, I like the song. I kind of like the song. It's like one of my least favorite of the really popular songs to come from any of the Spider-Verse movies. And it's kind of just because my vendetta against Post Malone.
Yeah, I was just going to
say... Running that down that he don't like Post Malone, copy.
Well, don't worry. You can add me to that list because fuck my ex and fuck Post Malone.
Understood.
Type shit.
Understood.
Like, that's what I got to say about it.
All right.
I'm sure he's a nice guy, but you know, unfortunately, you are tied to a bitch. So, see ya.
Oh yeah, no, I just don't like him because I think his music is ass. But
he insists upon himself.
I just fuck with the song. I fuck with the music. With the music intro because how it transitioned to our boy Miles into how he was getting ready for school and everything else. Yeah. So I just love that part, and I love the song for it. I don't listen to Post Malone other songs, so I do agree on that part. I don't know if his music is actually trash. I just love this song itself and just beat and everything else. So glad for the song success. And has continued to push the movie itself. We have a few casting and movie announcements, so we're gonna get to this because that's one of the big things why I have this poster behind me, because supposedly we're gonna get back into the roots. Vin Diesel in a Comic-Con type of environment called Fuel Fest. He came on the stage and said, hey, if you guys know about Universal, I spoke to them, and I don't know why he felt like this was the best spot to speak. I don't know much about the convention, but from what I heard and said, that it's about cars, so probably this is why he chose the best spot. But Vin Diesel says that the final Fast and Furious movie will be returning to car culture and street racing in Los Angeles, and somehow Brian O'Connor is set to return as well. My only thing to add about this is because if anybody don't remember that in the movie that he passed away, Fast and Furious 6, I believe was it, that Brian O'Connor, the character, passed away in 3/4 of what what's his actual name, the actor.
Oh,
I'm drawing blank.
I don't know.
I'm drawing blank on that.
You're asking somebody that hasn't watched the Furious movies since Tokyo Drift. So.
That's crazy. We gotta do a watch along, Whawkins. I did not know about this.
I'm good.
We gotta. You're not seeing. You're not seeing Fast 5, Fast 6, Fast 7, Fast 8, Fast 9, where John Cena is in the movie as well. We have also.
Well, guess what?
Jason Momoa.
I haven't seen since Fast 4. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Damn. Oh, guys, I just found this information. This is gonna be a team watch along now. Much
like John Cena, I ain't seeing that shit.
Well,
Listen,
that's gonna be a homework.
At some point, The Rock stiff-armed a missile, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm good.
Yo, it's literally imagine Fast and Furious as an anime live action. That's what it is. It's just fun. Popcorn blockbuster type of films. You know, it's like the way you're just watching Transformer or with Michael Bay being directed. I'll mention that soon, chat. So when it comes to Fast and Furious, it's fucking awesome. I enjoy it. I'm not going into spec a 10 out of 10 film. We already had Ludacris, and we had what's his face? Tyrese. Thank you. Going to fucking space in a car. Somehow they did it. It happened. We had them jumping out of a plane. They did it. It happened. It's fun.
We had the Rock making ball jokes, knowing that nigga bald as hell.
Yeah. Literally telling that to, I believe, Tyrese about the baby oil.
That scene is funny as hell, by the way.
I love that scene. I still laugh because if people don't know, that was an actual laugh from Tyrese and Ludacris. Both were like, that was an actual genuine one. Off script and everything, and I love it. It just felt so natural. Love it. But Vin Diesel, like Brian O'Connor. For anybody being mad about Brian O'Connor coming back, literally the brothers did the other scenes from back then. 5, 10 something years later, the technology, and maybe they've been practicing how to act better, or it will be flashbacks where the brothers are still doing those scenes at the end of the day.
Oh wait. Brian was Paul Walker's character, right?
Yes, thank you, Paul Walker.
Okay, yeah, no, because when you were trying to figure out the actor, and like I was just waiting for you to say that they died, because I was like, oh, Paul Walker.
Yeah, Paul Walker, the actual
Brian was.
Yeah, Brian O'Connor. This one, the hint that's been them two in the whole films the whole time, but Brian O'Connor, his character left to be a full-time dad, so that's why he's retired and not doing no more of the action scenes since Fast 8 to 10. But he gets mentioned in the most recent films, like, hey, we kind of miss like, and they're getting into worse trouble in every movie, getting worse. So they're like, hey, we need the guy who was a cop and doing all the crazy shit with him as well. So they kind of need the extra, the Superman to his Batman is what I'm kind of trying to say, Chad. So Ryan O'Connor coming back, not too shocked.
Everybody in that poster behind you is so damn hot. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, hell yeah. Look at it.
Right?
Look at this man. This man was a bad guy and everything. Everyone here are, I believe, still alive into some capacity.
Everyone except for one.
Yes. In the other news, we have Make a Gun still happening, the reboot, and it has a release date as well. We have literally our boy Liam Neeson in the poster saying, no AI was used in the making of this poster.
I love it because it's like 20 fingers on it. It's like no AI was used. It's like, oh really? Oh my god, I can't wait. You want to talk about just like that you don't think about, just turn your brain off on? Yeah, there you go. There's your movie for you.
I'll take Fast and Furious over Naked Gun. Yeah, I said it.
God.
I said it.
Oh my god. Take your family. I don't care. Cody Rhodes is in this one. Huh? You don't
yes.
Cody Rhodes?
Yes. Yeah, he looked good. He looked good in this. Also happy for him. We also have the Batman. The sequel is titled The Batman Part 2. Matt Reeves has finished the script for the Batman earlier this past week. So it's great to see that. I can't wait.
Jokester, you gonna watch it?
Are we gonna review Joker? Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta watch part 1.
I think you did, and you said you didn't like it.
Okay, good.
No, I was saying Crash? I didn't watch.
That was Crash, I think.
That was Crash.
Yeah.
I was saying I didn't watch it because one,
Robert Pattinson.
that movie looked boring, and two, I don't like Robert Pattinson.
That's a damn lie. That's not boring.
That's fair.
Maybe another watch party. We have Fast and Furious and the Batman. We have 2 watch parties.
If there was one thing I did say, it was release the Kravitz cut. Because I heard a joke about Zoe Kravitz drinking milk out of a bowl like a cat, and I'm like, I need this.
Yes.
Everyone needs it.
Release the Kravitz cut.
But
release the Kravitz cut.
I keep feeling like I hear cracking as well. Cracking.
See, yeah, exactly.
We also have Steven Spielberg says he will never retire from making movies.
What's the last movie he made?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't recall the last that he was just like that he was credited for. So it's okay. I mean, cool that you're not gonna retire anytime soon or ever, I guess. So that's why I want to know what his last one was before being like, hey, well, maybe you should stop, or hey, maybe you should keep going making.
The most one he directed was the Fableman in 2022.
The what man? What?
The Fableman. Yeah,
I am not recording.
The Fableman. Yeah, clicking came out in October of 2022.
That is not ringing any bells. What's before that?
What's before that is the West Side Story 2021.
Oh, okay.
And Ready Player One.
Directed pretty well.
I like Ready Player One. Ready Player One was amazing.
Yeah. It was an okay movie.
It wasn't perfect, but it was amazing, and it's all right. That was the last one. He has a current one. He's making a miniseries that I can't wait. Is Napoleon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Get off, Tina, you fat lord. Come get some dinner.
But he is producing a lot. He is producing like many series that he's doing. He did the producer of Transformers 1, the one that came out last year.
Oh yeah, that's not getting a sequel.
Well, hold up. In the news, we do have something about that. Since you bring it up, I'm gonna bring up 2 Transformer news. We have Transformers 1 director Josh Cooley is developing a new live-action Transformer series. It doesn't say there's going to be a sequel or a spin-off. It just says that he's going to make a new one still from his success from the first one. So hopefully it's a sequel.
What's that other name? What's that other name that's tied with it?
We have another news that I'm sad to say. A guy that wants to return from his previous Transformers 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Michael Bay, he's developing a new Transformers movie that he wants to direct. He wants to. Hopefully it doesn't get greenlit from Universal.
Keep him away from my Transformers.
Yeah, Michael Bay, I enjoy you for other films of yours and Transformers 1 and maybe 2. But other than that, please don't make any more. Unless you want to co-direct or write or maybe direct the action sequence only. If you could hold your pride for that, I don't mind those things. But you solely direct? Nah. As much as I don't mind seeing Megan Fox in slow-mo shots with some fire or explosion in the background, then I'm good. But I don't need you.
Hey, Michael Bay, hold this real quick.
Bonk.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
But yeah, those are Transformers news we have. One that's going to be happening as well here in America. If anybody's excited, maybe Jokester might watch this one if he didn't watch season 2 and 3 for Squid Game, because David Fincher, American version of Squid Game series, will be reportedly begin filming in December of Los Angeles. Of this year.
And I'm curious. Okay, the only thing I'm curious about this is what kids games are they gonna use for the American version.
So my bet is Connect 4, Tic-Tac-Toe.
Okay. No, they can't do Tic-Tac-Toe. Come on, because you could
that or
Tic-Tac-Toe.
I'm sure it would be this game where people would do like the fingers one, where you have to like add the fingers.
Ooh, yeah, that one's a good.
Yeah, because
game are y'all talking about?
I'm sure most kids have played this in the most omniscient. Why? Because this is supposed to be American. I'm going by American games that I played as a kid in my high school. So it's like where you have someone against each other and you play it like you each have a finger out like this, and then you each attack each other, and then you grow a finger, and then you go from there. I don't know the name of it. I just know that one.
I would like Red Rover to be. That would be fun as hell. Like Red Rover, I bought over, and then
I've heard of that game. I just haven't played it. Heard of it. If anybody, since they probably want to draw also in the Squid Game aspect, they could do the S. I'm sure everyone drew like an S at school.
Oh god!
Like the line.
The S's. Oh my god. They could, because okay. So no, I don't want to say what games they're playing right now in season 3, or should I?
No, I feel like not spoiling.
I know of 2 of them. Yeah.
Because what other? If there's another American version game, what do you guys recommend? If they were gonna do this, because there are technically gonna start filming.
Say Freeze Tag.
Freeze Tag is that's one that I used to play a lot of Freeze Tag. Also, like in the monkey bars, like trying to I believe it was lava. Like you can't touch the ground, so like that's also a game you play in the schoolyard.
Foursquare.
Ooh, wait, Foursquare?
Oh, no, hold on. Because they could be like, all right, get in groups of 4, and then it's like, oh, here comes Foursquare. Nah, because that would get some shit because of, like, different rules that people would play and shit. Like, oh, you can double bounce and all that. It's like, nah, you can't. This is home rules.
Foursquare and or handball, both of those was played in squares.
Handball would be
my god, handball would be amazing. Because that was an American game.
Y'all ain't talking about these kids' games, and here I am growing up in the hood, so I'm over here thinking Bloody Knuckles.
No, Bloody Knuckles one of them. Bloody Knuckles, that is.
Wait, what?
I play Bloody Knuckles. What you mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just smacking that nail. Just want to hit your friend and hit that quarter. Be like, bitch, I hated what you did last week. Bah! You be like, yeah.
Okay.
Rochambeau.
Glad I'm not alone.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Yeah, it was definitely Bloody Knuckles. Also, a game that they did play a Squid Game back in season 1, I believe, or season 2, was it? It was Kungis. I did play Kungis as well, so back in America, but that's a game of theirs, so I know they can do that one. But what other game would you say, Jokester, is a good one for the hood?
See, most of our games was just turn-based beating each other's asses. So
they might do a game like that too. That's a possibility. If you have another one, Whawkins?
Yeah, because I tried to look up a list just to kind of like just jog my memory with a lot of things. Yeah, I already said Red Rover and Freeze Tag. There was one on here that said Kickball.
Kickball,
Ooh,
yes. Kickball,
yeah.
yes. That's a good one.
Or Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. I was gonna mention that too. Right beside Kickball.
Dodgeball would be crazy if they did that. Yeah. Oh, they even mentioned Foursquare and all. Oh, hopscotch. They could do hopscotch.
Damn, like I completely forgot that's like fully American.
Yeah, hopscotch is a good choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, jump rope.
I'm not saying no.
Okay, it seems like they did that for season 3. Understood. Copy that.
I'm on episode 4 right now.
Okay, good to know that. With those being Squid Game, a few options of games we mentioned about Steven Spielberg. We also have, depending on your perspective, chat. You might be excited for this if you enjoy the movie. The adaptation was asked, but the movie got a sequel. Lilo and Stitch is having a sequel already in the works.
What?
They already had it in the works. What? They're lying to you. And you know what I have to say about all that?
Goodbye, clown shoes.
Yeah, no, get out of here with all that.
I'll take these Stitch hands.
My God.
But yeah, Jokester, we have a full game coming up. I mean,
I'm so angry.
A full sequel coming up for sure for that one.
I'm so angry.
Because you could also be excited for this. That Top Gun 3 will also be continuing and will follow Maverick facing an existential crisis. There's still more story to tell for him. There's one last ride. And my answer to that is, what other fucking last ride do we have for a guy that flies a F1 jet?
I'm gonna keep it a book. I thought the last ride was the last ride. What the
Me
hell?
too. That's what I'm questioning. I'm like, what the fuck?
How many last rides this man gonna have? What is he, Jay-Z's rap career?
Bro, I'm so confused with that. Like, sure, okay. But hey, my question to you guys. Are you fans of Lego? Because a Lego X-Files is in the works.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Lego X-Files in the works. How would it work? My assumption is it would be like if anybody's seen the Into Spider-Verse sequel, Across the Spider-Verse, where remember we saw the Spider-Man of Lego version. I think it will go like that of X-Files.
Neat.
That's all. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't have any other comment.
The other
My only comment is what the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you excited about the next use of? Because you could say that again. We have a live action Bratz is a movie in the works, and we have Kim Kardashian is in talks to play the villain. Sourced by Deadline.
Wait, a Bratz like BRATZ? Hell yeah!
A Bratz movie in the works, and Kim Kardashian as the villain.
Hell yes, I need that.
I mean, I'm all for the live action movie of Bratz because I think that would well. I mean, the live action Barbie movie. Well,
listen, I need this live action version of Bratz, and I need them to be like the most plastic women to ever exist. I promise you.
It's gonna be pretty interesting how they're gonna do the casting for that, because it's gonna be interesting once the time comes and happen for that. The other next news that I really want to ask you guys a question: are you guys excited for a Street Fighter live action? And we have a couple of actors being announced for this.
No, I'm not. No.
Talk to a Jokester. How do you feel?
No. Why the fuck is Roman Reigns gonna be Akuma? How the hell? No. I don't care. Listen, I don't care if that nigga is your.
I was about to say that. He's a Tribal Chief, but G, he is the OTC.
If you want somebody travel to be fucking Akuma, make it Samoa Joe. Like, come on, bro.
Okay,
give me
hold
somebody,
on. That would be sick.
Exactly.
That would be sick.
Give me somebody that can be threatening. As sexy as Roman Reigns is. Shut up. Let me speak.
I'm about to say Roman. I'm about to say, hey.
Shut up. But listen, as sexy as Roman Reigns is, as chiseled as that jaw is, and we've heard that nigga speak before, he cannot give me the intimidation that fucking Akuma gives. He doesn't give, I will split a mountain in half for no fucking reason other than to flex on my brother's kid type of intimidation. He don't give me 1,000 deaths intimidation. No, nigga. I'm mad about this shit. I do not want Roman Reigns.
Bro, I'm the opposite. When I saw Roman was cast as Akuma, bro, my excitement wafted. I was like, let's go! I was like, let's go. I was here for it.
Aura's gonna be flowing. That hockey's gonna be immaculate.
Oh god, I think I just made my headache worse.
But hey, 50 Cent is in here as Balrog guy.
See, as funny as I think that is, I also don't like 50 Cent as a person. So it's like, that's hilarious, but at what cost?
We have we also have Jason Momoa as Blanca.
That's kind of hilarious.
But I do agree with your take. I do want to also back that up. I do like Samoa Joe as Akuma. That would have slapped. That would have been amazing. That would have been as a body actor that he was in Twisted Metal, he is amazing in that. I haven't seen the full show, but he was the person in Twisted Metal, and he was amazing as the body actor because he didn't voice the lines. There was somebody else that voiced the lines over him, but he was amazing. A lot of interviews, a lot of praise came out about him, so I'm just happy to hear that. So, but great choice.
He did good in Twisted Metal. Great choice. Yeah, I just really didn't want. I really was not excited when I saw Roman Reigns being Akuma.
It'll be fine.
Trust me, he could sound menacing. Trust me,
the thing is,
you will get that.
And I can accept 50 Cent as Balrog because I know how 50 Cent is as an actor. Like, I watched a bit of Power. I think he's a great actor. As much as, he is a piece of shit. But, like, I can't stress this enough how much of a piece of shit he is. But either way, I don't know about Roman Reigns acting. I think I've only seen him act in like one thing as an extra, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I should quote that people need to remember that wrestling, the show that we watch of WWE and SmackDown, Raw, that they're acting the script of the character they're playing.
I understand that. I understand that.
It also depends on this. It also depends on the director and all that. Like, if they're able to like get that out of him and all that. But
Akuma?
Look, I don't know much about Street Fighter, so I don't really know except for like aesthetics and all that. So it could just be an aesthetic thing that they were going for. But I at least have better hopes knowing how Roman can come across, at least in the wrestling sphere, when it comes to like acting and being intimidating. It just, again, because like I don't know if I'm not a big name on like with like directors and all that, so I'm like, oh, this director is great, he did this. I'm just like, okay, cool, whatever. But like, as long as it's a good director that can bring out the best in their actors, which I mean, it seems to be too far between with a lot of movies. Especially if they're like adaptations, like, I don't know, Marvel movies and any other video game type movies. Yeah, it's just, as long as they're able to bring out the best of their actors, fine. Because I'm sure Roman can do something good. He just needs the right person to bring it out of him.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because like, Akuma is one of my favorite video game villains.
Agree.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want him to be done a disservice because of this fucking
get that.
Dude.
Understandable. Just gotta believe in the family. Just gotta believe in the tribal chief.
I'll kick your shins in.
But one of the other couple things on news that I want to mention, let's check on Pixar, because Pixar is having an interesting plan, because by quote from from the source of discussing film, they say that Pixar boss Pete Docter says that they're trying to mitigate some of the financial risks of creating films, which is understandable. They have landed on the model of one original film followed by one sequel from one of their previous projects. And I just want to respond to that. I'm okay with this because one, they're being open to original ideas and IPs, but they also want to improve on other IPs that they already want to continue developing into a sequel. And I'm okay with this because they have success with other IPs like they have done with Toy Story. I'm just saying they gotta let that one horse die already because Toy Story's already like you can't add any more unless you want to do spin-offs. So that's a whole different thing. But I'm happy with this type of creation plan. That's one of the positive things I will say about this. Anybody have any comments about it?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like there's anything harmful in making a sequel.
Yeah, agree. As long as not forcing it.
Yeah, I think there's, of course, wasted potential in doing a live action remake, Disney. But, you know, I don't think there's any harm in like a sequel per se. So, and then, you know, I, of course, always want there to be more original like works being made. The one thing I don't want to happen is one becoming more popular than the other, and it kind of just like screws, like, say, of course, the remakes, or not the remakes, but the sequels being more popular since it's an already established IP. I don't want that getting more popular than the fucking original works that they're going to put out, which will in turn screw them and eventually say like, oh, then why are we still putting out these original works? Because that can very much happen.
Yeah. And like, that's my thing. Just like, as long as it's a sequel that probably should be, should be a sequel. So like Inside Out, great sequel potential, maybe even prequel potential with like maybe diving into a parent or like maybe somebody else and all that. Like that has great sequel potential. Monsters Inc. / University. Hey, you could do some sequel stuff with that.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, maybe a follow-up to Monsters University when they first get into like the Monster Incorporated and all. I don't know. Like you could do something with that. Leave Toy Story alone. Yeah. Toy Story's done. It did not need 4. 3 was good. Like I do like really like 3. 4 was really not needed.
I haven't seen 4.
I mean, you don't need to. But like,
you really don't.
Yeah. Don't worry about Toy Story. Just let it die. You know, it's just that Simpsons meme all over again. Stop it. It's already dead.
Like, high key, we need more movies like Lightyear, except I just did not like the plot twist of Lightyear.
That, and also don't take 20 years to make Incredibles 2. Like you know, you have a perfect
just after the oh my god, the Incredibles 2. God.
Like, you know, you have a perfect Fantastic Four family instead of Incredibles. You could literally do spin-offs within the universe. We'd love to see a Mr. Freeze of the voice of Samuel Jackson
movie.
Like literally.
Give me a Frozone movie.
Where's my damn suit? Like, yo, literally just an 8-episode short. I don't mind putting Disney Plus, and we would love to just hear him complain like, yo, babe, thank you for doing my laundry, but where's my damn suit? Just simple banter, like just love stuff. It was just wholesome, and I love to see that.
You know what? I'm about to give them an idea. That, you know, feel free to steal from me because I want this to happen. Give me a fucking, basically give me the Loser Rangers, but villains from Incredibles. Like, I want the perspective of the villains for the love. Ooh, I would love
like
that.
Like the Mole Man or whatever it was.
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
A movie from the perspective of the Mole Man, bro.
Also, Sentry, I think was his name, or was it Sentry? Was his name? The boy that grew up as a hero. I mean, grew up being as a fan of a hero, but then he turned Syndrome. I was close. Yeah, Syndrome. That's also a good choice to see like how he also progressed as well. You know, the rise of being a fan of hero, but then you turn into the time you become a villain. That's also something because he gained all that money. He got the girl, but then he lost the girl because he got engraved with his revenge.
Look, man.
That's a possibility.
Oh, his secretary.
Yeah, secretary, the blonde one that also fell in love with Mr. Incredible too. And got slapped by Miss Invincible.
I was about to say some gooner shit, but
Hey, listen, she was fine as hell, bro. I understand.
Would have been snapped like a Slim Jim.
One of the last thing I want to bring up to you guys. I didn't know how to follow up on that one. I'm like, Did anybody watch the Roofman trailer? With
what man?
Roofman trailer by Channing Tatum.
None of them.
Nope, but I heard Channing Tatum, so I'm already in.
Yeah, the film is following a true story of a man who lived in a Toys R Us store and robbed more than 60 McDonald's after heading the staff into freezers.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I did see this trailer.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes, I need to see this.
I haven't watched the whole trailer because I want to actually watch the film because sometimes the trailer does reveal a bit of the whole plot. So I do suggest that if you guys haven't seen the trailer, watch bits and pieces that you're comfortable with, but do not check out the whole thing because it does spoil a bit from almost A to Z of the whole story. But it's very intriguing. Channing Tatum does this type of very simple movie, and I love it. It's very well done. And I'm intrigued. I actually want to check it out. I
think people sleep on Channing Tatum as
an
actor.
They do. 100%. I agree with that.
He's really good.
But go check that out, chat. Roofman, I don't want to spoil too much of it because it literally stays in the plot. Story. Yeah, it's based on true story. This man literally lived in Toys R Us, and then I don't know what else happened. So curious to see how the movie continues it, or they do their own little spin on the twist. And then if you want to know the real story, you just go on Google and find out yourself. But the last thing I want to ask you guys on this show is there was a list of top 30 best films of the 21st century according over 500 actors and directors and other names in Hollywood voted on these people. Jokester, out of this list, how many have you actually seen? Let's go. Let's go by this list. Let's go. Did anybody see number 30? Lost in Translation. I have not.
Give me a second.
I believe I have.
Wait, where's the list? I gotta see.
If you click the link that says the top, top 30.
I just got it. Let me see how many I've seen throughout this list.
Don't worry.
Cool.
We will find out right now, and then we'll end the show, chat. Because this is the list that I want to laugh with here with the team myself, because I know I have not seen most of these either. But let's go with number 30, Lost in Translation. I have not seen. Anybody here?
I believe I've seen it.
All right.
I recognize the movie.
All right. Number 29, Arrival. I have seen.
I don't think I have.
Jokester?
Nope.
All right. Number 28, The Dark Knight. I hope everyone here, at least.
Yeah.
All right. Number 27, Adaptation. That one doesn't ring a bell on me, no. All right. Number 26, Anatomy of a Fall. Nope. Number 25, Phantom Thread. Have not.
Nope.
Number 24, Her. Have heard of it?
Yes.
Have not seen it though.
Ass movie.
Wait, is that the movie where he fucks his computer?
With Scarlett Johansson, yes. But that one,
He basically falls in love with
Siri. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I saw it.
Oh, okay, nice. Both of you have seen it. I haven't.
It's really good.
Really good. Do recommend it. Boyhood, number 33. Heard of it? Haven't seen it.
Nope. Never even heard of it.
Number 22, The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah. Heard of it, haven't seen it. Number 21, The Royal Tenenbaums.
Huh?
Tenenbaums. Yeah.
Tenenbaums. Huh.
This one's a good movie. This one's good.
Haven't seen or heard. Maybe heard, but haven't seen it.
It's got some good actors in it. I'm not gonna.
Number where was I? Number 20, Wolf of Wall Street. I'm sure everyone has seen it. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Jokester?
I was very drunk, so I don't even know if I finished it.
Good enough.
I feel like you did the film justice, so yeah. So I feel like that's right up the alley. Zodiac for number 19.
Yes.
No.
Haven't seen it. Number 18, Y tu mamá también.
What that mean?
Y tu mamá también. Your mother as well.
Yo mama.
Yeah, it says your mother as well.
Yo mama.
Yo mama.
Man.
Number 17, Brokeback Mountain. Heard of it? Seen it like 10 plus years ago. I just don't remember, so I don't count it.
I've unfortunately seen it.
Good movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
It was good, but see, y'all, I was bored.
Good.
It's about.
I was bored as fuck.
It's about men's love. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Number 16.
It's about that cowbro love.
A Crouching Tiger and Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
I don't think I've seen this.
Good.
What
the fuck?
What?
You want to talk about having movie nights?
Hold on. I'm about to search this one. Hold on.
How did you, dude? The freaking influence that this
Oh
movie
wait,
has
is this the
had
one? Is this the one with Jackie Chan?
anything.
No, it's not. Hey,
No,
have I seen?
no.
I
Jesus
think I've
Christ,
seen
never
this.
seen.
I don't think so. Wait, maybe. I put it as a maybe.
Literally influenced like a lot of like action movies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I will definitely check it out for sure. Or rewatch it. I'll rewatch it with a fresh eyes.
Mhm.
I'll do that. Number 15, The City of God.
Nope.
Heard of it?
Heard of it? Haven't seen it. Inglorious Bastards. Seen it years ago.
Yeah.
Just haven't seen it recently.
I think.
Yeah, I don't have a fresh memory to actually say. Children of Men.
So good. No.
Nope.
Nope. Number 12, The Zone of Interest. Haven't seen it.
What the fuck is that?
Don't know. Number 11, Mad Max Fury Road. Hell yeah.
Ain't that the one that just came out?
No, that is the one that just came out. Is Furiosa. This one is the one with what's his face? That guy that plays Venom. Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually have seen this one.
Yeah, it's a great one. It's fucking amazing.
Have not.
So at least you've seen number 11. I have not finished The Social Network. And that's number 10.
Another.
Never
good
seen it.
Really? Okay.
Oh, it's
Number
good. It is
9,
good.
Spirited Away. Love it. Seen it.
I'm glad.
course.
I am glad an animated movie got in
Yeah,
the
same.
10 of this. Like,
And of course, it's going to be a Studio Ghibli one.
Yeah, as it should.
I mean, yeah, but like, I'm just glad at least from this big list of like 500 people that they polled or whatever.
Probably, yeah,
Oh.
type shit.
And then we have got where was
Get
that?
Out.
Get Out, which is a great one. It's fucking amazing, so I don't mind not being there. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Never heard of it.
In the
Oh,
Mood
that's good.
for Love. Wait, hold up. Sorry, I skipped.
What?
I
Yeah, you
skipped.
skipped a couple.
I skipped. Whew. No Country for Old Men. Heard of it. Haven't seen it.
One second. I think
It's the one with the dude with the 2x4.
The two with a 2x4.
Yeah,
No Country.
I don't want to
for
say too
Old
much because
Men.
oh,
yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah, like
Long
heard of
ass
it,
time ago.
but just haven't seen it. Moonlight is number 5.
Never heard of it.
During the Oscars, it was a debacle because by accidentally the original movie that won Best Year was supposed to go to Moonlight, but it by accidentally got said La La Land, and it was a debacle during that time. It was crazy. It was a whole spur.
that's right. I remember.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people remember about Moonlight because of that whole little spur at the Oscars. Like, wait, oh shit, we got the wrong card. Wait, what already happened? It was so confusing. Number 3, There Will Be Blood.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to remember. Have I seen this one? I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Like, have I actually seen that one?
You might have. You may have.
Oh yes. Damn. Wow, that's an old classic. Holy shit. Yes, I've seen this one. Number 2, Mulholland Drive.
Heard of it. That's about it.
Never heard of it.
I'm about to check right now. Have I heard it? Yes, seen the poster and know of it, but haven't seen it. And then the last one is a Korean movie. Is Parasite. You guys seen this? I have not. Been planning to, but just
No.
haven't seen it.
Yes.
Yeah, same here. I've been
I
playing
have
on it.
actually seen
Oh, jokes are nice.
All right.
You
it.
recommend?
Had to. Yes. Oh, it's good as hell.
I'm glad. Yeah, because it came out in
Fucking
2019,
terrifying, but good as
and
hell.
you can also watch it on Max. If anybody hasn't seen it, go watch it on Max. And this is what Supposedly 500 people of actors, directors, and other names that are important supposedly in Hollywood have voted as this to be the top 30 films in our 21st century, which I still think is like kind of only 25 years into the century to have most of these films in the 2000s era, which is questionable. But hey, 500 people voted this. Very questionable in that.
Yeah.
But other than that, that is the show. We have come to the conclusion of our show, so I want to tell the audience, we appreciate for everyone watching. Whawkins and Jokester, do you guys have anything else to say about the show itself?
Yeah. Just go read the manga.
Read your reject or watch the anime?
I will kill any live bunny for anybody who watches season 2 of that anime. And yes, I'll make sure I have a man and a bunny so they can continue to procreate, so I can continue to destroy their kids.
That's crazy.
Much like Vash has destroyed all of our childhood dreams and wonders.
And how about you, Jokester? Are you going to be watching the Fast and Furious films that you have not seen since Fast 4? And you're going to binge watch them and enjoy them because we're all about family?
I mean, at some point, I'm going to have to watch them. I was planning on doing a rewatch a while, or not even a rewatch, or just a watch along a while ago, but I just honestly forgot.
We definitely should.
After a while.
If anything, when Fast 11 comes out, we do a little watch party of Fast 1 through 10.
Y'all have
Wasn't 10 supposed to be the last one?
No, he always have planned for Fast 11. That's actually been said. People assume Fast 10 was the last one, but it's been said before that he wanted up to Fast 11. Because he said, I think Fast 10 was part 1 and part 2 was Fast 11. I think that's what he originally said years ago, but I don't have the quote exactly, but I recall him saying that. Yeah. But other than that, chat, like we said, go watch your Fast and Furious films. The Batman 2 comes out next year. The Sunflower 1 Into the Spider-Verse, and Whawkins and Jokester don't like Post Malone, so we find that out and continue streaming the songs. Other than that, go watch Tenet and go watch Lucifer. We recommend, or I recommend technically. Other than that, thank you for joining us tonight and taking the time to listen in. The Anime Podcast is presented by AniMa W3 Studio, our production team, Vash, Whawkins, Roman, Jokester. Special thanks to our production team and the producers. And don't forget to follow social media and the brand team, and all the links are down below in the description. Lastly, share, like, and most importantly, get feedback and let us know what you guys thought about this episode. You guys is what makes the show and help us succeed. On behalf of everyone, thank you at AniMa W3 Studio team. And thank you for joining us in this Anime Podcast episode. We see you later. Take care. This podcast was not recorded by a live studio audience. We see you on the next one. And continue having some chicken and waffles with a bit of shredded cheese and maple syrup on top.
One of these days, I'm going to kick him for that.
And some cornbread.
Some cornbread. Yeah, go have fun.
Yeah.